Today, we'll be talking about lubricants, greases, and oils. How's it going, guys? Josh here at Trax RC, and today we are bringing you episode 4 in the Tool Tuesday series. In this episode of Tool Tuesday, we will be discussing lubricants, greases, and oils. So first, we'll be discussing lubricants. So here are the two lubricants that we'll be talking about right now. We have WD-40 silicone lubricant that is water resistant, and then we also have Trax's Diff Lube. We mainly use the WD-40 for greasing like bearings and stuff like that. And then the Trax's Diff Lube is obviously for differentials. You can get other weights of Diff Lube. Right now we have 30 weight, and this is a pretty standard weight. It's not too thick, but it's not too thin. You can go all the way up to like 1,000,000 weight and 500,000 weight, but that stuff is really thick, and that's better for like center diffs. We have actually found that the 30,000 weight Diff Lube works pretty well in most applications. So that was the lubricants portion of this video. Now let's go ahead and move on to greases. So this is the grease that we like to use. It's our go-to grease. It's the Lucas Oil White Lithium Grease. It protects the gears very nicely, and it is multi-purpose, so you can use it for a lot other things other than gears. And it is also very affordable. There are other types of greases that you can get. You can get like marine grease, bearing grease. We just don't have any of that stuff on hand at the moment, but that stuff also works very well. So now let's move this off to the side and discuss oils. And probably the most common oil on an RC car is shock oil. And you can get shock oil in many different weights, and the thicker the weight, it will dampen the shock more. And a thinner weight oil, such as this Trinity shock oil that is 40 weight, will have less dampening on the shock. And this TLR 50 weight shock oil is going to have more dampening compared to this oil. Basically, the different weights of shock oil allow you to tune your suspension, and there are other ways to tune your suspension as well, but shock oil is probably the most common way. You can get bigger bored shocks, which means that the body of the shock is a lot bigger, so that's more durability, more dampening, and then you can also change out the springs, pistons, get longer shocks, shorter shocks. There's really a lot of options. But if we were to tune our suspension on one of our cars, we would change out the shock oil first. So that is all that we have in the oils portion of this video. So now let's talk about something that isn't a lubricant, grease, or an oil. It's a water displacer. So I know that all of you have heard and used WD-40, but this stuff has many uses for RC applications. And as you can see, I have a few bottles of it, not that many. I just use it so much that I need a big supply. One way that we use WD-40 is to protect parts on our RCs from rust, like steel turnbuckles, camber links, screws, stuff like that are made out of steel, or really any material that can rust. We have also used this to remove seized up parts. Like one time we had a pinion gear that was seized on a motor shaft, so we sprayed some of this WD-40 on it, pulled on the pinion gear, and it slid right off. So yeah, there are a lot of uses for WD-40 in the RC hobby. And there you go, that is all that we have to say about lubricants, greases, and oils. Now before we close out this video, we just want to invite you guys over to check out our website. Click the link down below in the description and it will take you to our website. There we have reviews on all of our RC cars and other ones that we have featured on our channel. There you can also buy Trax RC merch and learn general information about us and our channel. You can also check out some of the latest RC news topics that we have for you guys this week, as well as a full list of the best RC cars in our opinion. Finally, we do have a build breakdown page, and that is where you can find a full list of the parts that we have installed on every single one of our RCs. And as always, if you do visit our website, please give us feedback on it in the comments below. So that is it for this video, guys. We hope that you learned something today, and if you did enjoy this video, like, share, and don't forget to subscribe. See you next time on Trax RC.